Hey guys, welcome to Simply Fishing. Today I'd like to do a little product review, something that I haven't done in a long time, something that is going to go over a few of the baits that I've had success with over the past week, and hopefully going to have success with this coming week with the change in weather that we've had. First of all, I want to go over what I have most definitely had success with this week, and that is the 6-inch cream black and white dotted worm. These are a very old style worm. They've been catching fish longer than I've been alive, and the natural color cream in the 6-inch and the 8-inch worm has been good this week. These two baits are just really hard to beat. Anything in the ST Crawl, these make the best trailers in the world, and you can fish these on a shaky head or a wobble head jig or a regular bass jig if you don't want to use them, say, on a football jig or anything. These work in so many different ways. They work as a spinnerbait trailer. They've just been such a blessing to me to have come across these baits, and they've worked well the past 2 weeks, and our weather is changing so much. We've gone from 90 degrees to probably in the upper 70s today with a lot of heavy rain. I believe what that's going to do is that's going to push our fish back up in the weeds again. They're going to get back up in there chasing the fry and the brim that have spawned out, and the bass have already spawned out earlier this year. And we're going to get the fish shallow again where they were beginning to all move deep. Now they're going to be scattered all over the place again. Another bait I'm going to use tomorrow early in the morning, weather permitting. It's still supposed to be stormy. I've got a whole shipment of crankbaits from Easy Lures. I requested the little square bills that run shallow in the bluegill pattern, and I don't know if you can see these really well in here. I've got my sunglasses on in the studio because I've not quite adjusted my studio lights to the way they really need to be yet. But these bluegill wrap crankbaits, they look like the real thing. You cannot beat a natural forage type crankbait over anything that looks like that. They are tremendous baits, and I will be most definitely checking them out tomorrow in the shallows. Well, I actually had a studio light go out on me while I was trying to film, so I had to readjust. Not sure exactly how it's going to look. Hopefully it's going to look okay. Another bait I will be using tomorrow, it's another small crankbait. If you've ever watched my videos or my show, you're going to know right away I love the little F3 and F5 floating Rapalas. These will catch bass, they'll catch brim, they'll catch crappie, and I will be throwing both of these little small crankbaits on ultralight rigs. I have a deeper diving crankbait I'll throw on a more conventional rig, and I'll also be throwing a Texas rig worm. Being dark and somewhat cloudy tomorrow, I'm starting with a darker bait. The black and white dotted scoundrel will be my starting worm, and probably gonna at some point throw a jig and trailer with the ST Crawl. I'd like to give a big shout to Easy's Lures, Cream Lures, for putting the baits in my hands to make me successful at this. This has been a year that has just blew up for me, and I've caught more fish this probably the last year and a half, 2 years, than I may have caught in the last 5 years together. And it's because a lot of the baits that I'm using now They're just so well made, and I have, more than anything, I have confidence in them again. And confidence is a huge tool in your toolbox when you, or in your tackle box when you go fishing. I hope you guys will tune in next time. This is going to be something I want to try to do more often. Ever since I started the TV show, I've gotten away from the in-home studios like I wanted to do, but I need to spotlight my sponsors. I need to give them that shout out, thank them for what they do for me, and this is the best way I know to do it other than actually showing you on the water. So next week we're going to go over a couple more. I want to go over my rod sponsors, and got some different ones coming online that I want to talk about. Until then, you guys stay safe on the water. I'm Lowell Henderson. This is Simply Fishing. Thanks for checking out my video, and I'll see you next time.